This story just took a turn nobody expected. Because for the first time since the wedding that detonated the Beckham family, someone who was actually there, someone on the stage, someone with nothing to gain, has finally gone on live television and said it out loud. And what he confirmed changes everything. Before we go any further, subscribe now. Because this feud isn't cooling down, it's escalating. And what's coming next will not be walked back. For days, the internet has been stuck on one phrase. Inappropriate dancing. It became a meme, a punchline, a distraction. But today, the man who DJ'd the wedding, the man standing feet away when it happened, the man who watched the bride run from the room in tears, DJ Fat Tony has finally told his version, and it's not what either side wants you to believe. Let's rewind. Brooklyn Beckham's 6-page Instagram statement didn't just accuse his parents of control, it detonated the wedding. He claimed his mother, Victoria Beckham, hijacked the first dance, that she danced very inappropriately, that he felt humiliated, and that his wife, Nicola Peltz, fled the room in tears. That single moment became the headline. But today, DJ Fat Tony says the truth is more complicated and far more uncomfortable. Speaking on This Morning, Tony confirmed the dance did happen, but not how social media imagined it. No grinding, no sexual theatrics, no Spice Girl routine. What made it inappropriate wasn't the movement, it was the timing, the moment, the humiliation of it. Here's what Tony says actually happened. Mark Anthony was performing live. He called Brooklyn Beckham onto the stage. Everyone expected Nicola next. The first dance, the romantic centerpiece. Instead, Mark Anthony called Victoria. Then, and this is the line that changed the room, he instructed Brooklyn to place his hands on his mother's hips, on stage, in front of 500 guests, during what was supposed to be his first dance with his wife. Tony says Brooklyn looked devastated, frozen, trapped. And Nicola? She ran. Tony confirms it. She left the room crying, not sulking, not storming, crying. The bride left her own wedding reception in tears. That matters, because that's not internet speculation, that's eyewitness confirmation. But here's where the story fractures. Tony also makes something else very clear. Victoria wasn't malicious. She didn't plan it. She didn't push herself forward. She didn't hijack the moment by design. She was called up, put on the spot, and the instruction came from Mark Anthony. Tony says the Beckhams are a tactile family. They dance, they hug, they don't see boundaries the same way. But, and this is the line everyone keeps missing, this is not about what Victoria intended. This is about how Brooklyn felt. And here's the problem. Brooklyn didn't process that feeling privately. He weaponized it publicly. Tony says this moment has swallowed everything else. The anxiety, the family breakdown, the years of tension, reduced to one viral phrase, inappropriate dancing. And that reduction has turned a family implosion into entertainment. Tony even admits he initially joked about it, shared memes, posted clips. But now, he's backtracking. Because the jokes hardened the narrative, and that narrative has consequences. Here's the line that matters most. Tony says this feud isn't about one dance. It's about a son who feels unheard, and parents who feel shut out, and a marriage that has become the battleground. Let's talk about that, because no matter how you slice this, Brooklyn didn't just speak his truth. He drew a line in blood. He said he does not want reconciliation. He accused his parents of control, manipulation, branding, and narrative management. And he pledged allegiance to his wife, publicly, against his own family. That's not healing. That's escalation. And it raises a hard question. Why now? Tony says Brooklyn wanted to change the narrative. But narratives don't change themselves. They're shaped, directed, amplified. Brooklyn says he's found peace with Nicola, that his anxiety disappeared, that stepping away from his family freed him. And that may be true, but peace doesn't usually sound this angry. Tony tries to strike balance. He talks about regret, about not speaking to his own father for decades, about realizing later that he had constructed a version of events in his own head. That moment lands heavy, because it hints at what many are thinking. What if Brooklyn is so deep inside one version of reality that he can't see the other one anymore? And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Brooklyn is 26, but he has never lived a normal emotional life. He was raised inside brand Beckham, inside cameras, inside expectation, inside myth. That warps perspective. And when someone comes along offering certainty, protection, validation, it can feel like salvation. Nicola has stood by him, defended him, reinforced his feelings. That doesn't make her a villain, but it does make her powerful. And when a marriage becomes the only safe place someone has left, anyone outside that marriage becomes the enemy, even parents. Tony believes they will speak again, eventually, but only if the noise dies down. And right now, the noise is deafening. Because the internet wants footage, proof, the video. But here's the brutal irony. Brooklyn controls it. The phones were locked away. The footage belongs to him and Nicola. And releasing it would end the debate. But it would also reopen the wound. Meanwhile, David Beckham says almost nothing. Appears in public. Avoids questions. Talks about regret and disappointment. A man watching his family fracture in real time. Victoria is reportedly devastated. Turned into a meme, a caricature, reduced to a punchline when the truth is far messier. So where does that leave us? With a confirmed moment, a confirmed emotional rupture, and a family now speaking only through statements, intermediaries, and television interviews. This isn't a feud anymore, it's a stalemate. And the most dangerous thing about stalemates? They calcify. They turn temporary pain into permanent distance. DJ Fat Tony didn't clear anyone. He didn't condemn anyone. What he did was worse. He confirmed that everyone is telling their truth, and that those truths no longer overlap. If you've been watching this story unfold, ask yourself one thing. Does this sound like freedom? Or does it sound like someone choosing sides in a war that will leave everyone damaged? Subscribe, because this story isn't ending with a dance. It's ending with a reckoning. And when the silence breaks again, it won't be pretty.